I'm Dave Webb. This is Rafael Ruffolo. This is The Argument, and our argument this week. Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer is rumored later this week to be introducing a slew, not my words, a slew of new tablets on a new operating system, Windows 8. And I ask myself, why would you put a desktop operating system on a tablet? It just sounds like a bad idea to me.
Well, I'm going to ask you why not. And the reason...
I'll give you lots of reasons why not.
Well, you know, the reason I have to disagree with you over this, I think it's a good idea. You want to consolidate, you know, all these big vendors, they're worrying about their brand, right? You have the Windows brand. You want that to be consistent over the course of all your computers, right? I am going to say a tablet is a computer like any other computer. So you have your tablet Windows, you have your desktop and laptop Windows. They work on both, and it's consistent for the user. I think that's important.
Okay. I think we have basically a religious argument going on here, which I'll get to momentarily. But if you look at the first generation of tablets 5-6 years ago, which sold like rocks, running desktop operating systems that just were not appropriate for the use case that they had in mind. The big, awkward, heavy convertibles, and they were all convertibles. Mm-hmm. They were all with hinged keyboards, which was just testament to the fact that they hadn't really committed to a tablet form factor. Well, it's a tablet, but you know what? Just in case, it's a laptop.
Well, maybe the hardware is not there yet, though.
Right. Fast forward to last year's CES, Steve Ballmer introduced what, seven slates running Windows 7. Previewed, didn't introduce 7 slates running Windows 7 because, as it turned out, none of them actually came to market. Mm-hmm. Right? You have now roughly, according to ABI research, 60 tablet computers on the market. 50 of them are running on Android. Right? Between Android and iOS, this is where it comes to, you know, what I consider a religious argument. You think of a tablet as a computer. I think of it as a big phone.
Well, listen. Even your big phones, I'm going to consider them a computer because look at Google. Let's take Google as an example. I think that they are on the right track with the way they've come up with the Chrome OS. Okay, so the Chrome OS is going to ship on a few netbooks later in the year. But I mean, by no means are they limited to netbooks. The whole concept of it is you use your device to just go onto the web, go into the cloud, and that is, you know, and that's what a tablet's going to be able to do. You don't have to worry about the hard drive on the device.
To the cloud.
All cloud-based, exactly. Microsoft has it right with their branding. Although I think they're going to kill the cloud buzzword.
Well, yeah. I don't think like consumers in general have a clue what Microsoft is talking about when they say to the cloud. I think that's a ridiculous marketing campaign. That was just an excuse for me to interrupt because my real problem, my real objection with putting whatever Windows 7, Windows 8, desktop or hybrid operating system, whatever, on a tablet is Microsoft finally has a credible mobile operating system with Phone 7, and it would rock a tablet. So I don't even know why everybody else is going with let's not even call it a phone operating system. They're going with a mobile operating system. It's designed for a touch form factor. Why would, now that Microsoft has a credible operating system, why would they not use that?
Well, if you want to sell to the enterprise market even more effectively, you know, don't you have a better case if you're saying this is a Windows 8 OS tablet, and you know it's interchangeable with the OS you're going to be using on your desktop?
Only if you're too lazy to make the case that Windows Phone 7 is so interoperable with Windows. The best integration that you're going to see in a mobile device with Outlook and the Office suite. So if you're too lazy to make that case, sure.
Well, maybe they are.